Hi everyone, and welcome to Tony Renee at Home Vlogmas Day 5. I hope you are enjoying Vlogmas. I am going to do a really quick sweet treat for you today. Great for gift giving, great just to sit around and eat at home, great to have for a charcuterie board. So I am going to put the camera down here on the island so you can see what I'm doing, and we're going to get started and talk about all the ingredients that you're going to need. I hope you can see this okay. We are going to start out with a half a stick of butter, or 4 tablespoons, and this needs to be melted. So I'm going to get this butter in this bowl. I'm going to put this in the microwave and melt it, and I'll come back. To this butter, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Look, I have a measuring spoon, mostly for your benefit, but I don't want, this is not my recipe. I don't want to mess this up. Okay, I probably would have added more. Just saying, you know, when you don't measure anything, probably more goes in there than you intended. What's a little bit sweeter gonna hurt anything? Okay, get that out of the way. And then we are going to add some savory spices. And that includes 1.5 teaspoons of chili powder. 1. I'm not going to use a half of a teaspoon. I'm just going to fill this 1 teaspoon about halfway up. And that's how we do that. Okay, and then to that we are going to add, I'm going to take this lid off, I think it'll be easier, a teaspoon of paprika. And to that, we are going to add about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne. Whew! That's about enough of that. I don't do really spicy stuff. Adam, on the other hand, I can't get it spicy enough. All right, and then we are going to add some garlic powder. I don't use garlic powder, I use granulated garlic instead. And this, you need about 1/2 teaspoon. I'm going to wipe this off, and we'll just continue to use it. I don't want cayenne in my garlic. Okay, so 1/2 teaspoon, and again, I'm just going to fill it up about half full. Not going to worry about being precise. And then 1.25 teaspoons of salt. This I measure in my hand. Boom. And then the last thing we're going to add is 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Again, just going to wipe this off and grab. I'm probably going to do a little more than 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. It wasn't quite 1/2, but it was a little bit more than just 1/4. And then we are going to whisk this together, and I'm just going to use my tablespoon. I don't want to dirty up something else. We're just going to get all of these mixed together. And then we are going to add 1 pound or 4 cups of pecans. And I can do just as good a job with this tablespoon as I can with a spatula or any other spoon. It might take me a little bit longer, but I'll get it done nonetheless, and I won't have as many dishes to wash. And I want you to learn that. I'm not a cooking show. I'm just a crazy homemaker. And I don't want to stand and do dishes all the time and a bunch of cleanup. So the less dishes I can use, the better, right? You could probably put these in the crock pot. I've seen some recipes that do that. However, oopsie, I have my oven heating up to 300. Actually, it's already heated up to 300. And we are going to put this in the oven for 15 minutes. Give it a stir. Put it back in for another 15 minutes. And these are done. I have a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. Now spread these out. Maybe even give them a shake. All right, into the oven they go for 15 minutes. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. Oh my, those smell good. I did get out something else to stir these with. Whoa! Be very careful that you don't put whatever you're stirring with under your parchment paper. Just going to give them a stir. Okay. Spread these back out. And get them back in the oven for another 15 minutes, and then we'll let them cool. They are done. They smell so, so yummy. Oopsie. Sadie, are you going to whine in every video? Yes? Was that a yes? Okay, I'm going to let these sit here and cool. And then I'll come back and show you how I'm going to store them. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just checked on these and they are cool enough. They're not completely cool. And I am just going to put them in a quart-sized jar. I got my canning funnel, so maybe I can do this without making a mess. Let's find out. Well, clearly I can't do it without dropping them, even with a canning funnel. And that is too full. Awesome. That made way more than I thought it was going to. I just got a little quart-sized jar. Good. You know what? These are still a little warm. So I'm not going to put the lids on these yet, but I'm just going to put one of these plastic lids. You know, even if you don't can, I would suggest buying some wide mouth canning jars. Oops. And these plastic lids. Oh, that color looks really weird. And if it is, I'm sorry. I don't see, Sadie, seriously. Anyway, just for storage like this. That's my point. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this quick video, and I hope you give this a try. If you do, let me know. Otherwise, subscribe and like and comment and come back and see me tomorrow on my next Vlogmas. God bless.